they're exciting to watch. Yeah, but they still have to find a way to play that 60-minute game. And hey, you can't be mad. What did I talk about the other day? Nice to see Big Earn, who I focused on, also getting in there physically, and big, strong kid, and that's the team toughness about it. So doesn't mean wins and losses, but they play for each other. They're exciting to watch, but they got to figure out a way to win on the road.
This is my question. When they fight in hockey, and that's part of the culture, why can't we do that in the NFL? Why can't we?
I don't know.
You guys just like to drag each other around with your face mask.
Wouldn't
I love to? Hey, like in junior, right? Like, and this rule has been taken away because of concussions, whatever. But I'll do a pucking around as like junior fights and stuff. But the whole thing, Joique, buckets off, right? Because you wear the visor and you bucket off, and then you square up. So maybe if the linemen would take off their helmet, or whoever wanted to fight, they go over to a fighting ring. Maybe it's outside the playing field, so it doesn't involve the game. In football, they take off their helmet, they take off their shoulder pads, and it turns into like
it's just, if you just look at even in baseball when they clear the benches,
right?
Like that's part of the game. They clear the benches,
right?
And but you get the basketball. Oh, the malice in the palace. The game is not played that way. They do it in football. Oh, that's not sportsmanship. Oh, that's not the way this game is played. But you do it in hockey and baseball. It's cool.
Right, and that's weird because football is probably the most physical, or one of the most physical sports.
That's what I'm saying. Who's making the rules? Who's making these rules that this is okay for hockey, but it's not okay for basketball?
Hockey went away from this for a while.
Men are making the rules. I just kidding.
No, but didn't hockey go away from fighting for a while? I remember they tried to take it completely out of the game, and that sucked as a hockey fan.
Well, they didn't try to take it, but they put the rules in. They put the tie-down rule in. They put the instigator rule, and they put the aggressor rule in. You look at the way that fight happened last night was... Like when I talk about it being a 0-0 game, Rasmussen takes a big hit. It was clean and stuff like this, but this is sort of like the momentum. Ernie's trying to bring some momentum on a 0-0 game, and sometimes it backfires. But he had the right the intentions.
If you can't beat them, you beat them, right? And
that's what it's Joique. I don't know what that rule is. It's just because that's the stupidest thing watching guys with helmets on and. I'm a guy who used to punch helmets too, but you can punch a hockey helmet off with a good punch. A football helmet, that thing's tough to get off. So, I mean, it'd be more serious, I guess, if the guys took their helmets off and would punch each other in the face.
Some guys,
Is there anybody you would want to square up with when you were playing?
I mean, it's nobody I have like
in the back of your brain, like, man, I wish I could have just thrown on him.
Nah, because I would instigate and I would flop sometimes, like just for the heck of it, because I always seen it. It's so funny. I remember we were playing Miami, and I'm gonna get the film of this. It's still up there, and I can't remember who it was, but he ended up signing a huge deal the next year with the Dolphins, or a year or two later. But it was getting towards the end of the play. He got tackled. Golden Tate got tackled, but they didn't blow the whistle yet. And I air hold the guy. Boom. And the play was kind of, so he hit the ground. He got up, and it's funny how when you get hit, you get up, you look around and see who you need to go get.
Right.
And that's how he looked. And they blew the whistle by the time he got up. And when he got up, he was looking around. He saw me there, and he pushed me. And it was a good push, but it wasn't like anything egregious. And I fall back and I throw my hands up in the air, and I know I'm in front of the ref, so I'm selling it. And I hit the ground, and all you see is Coach Kyle will run it down the sideline, pointing, he hit our guy. And they throw the flag.
You got the flag?
Yeah, I got the flag. I got the flag. Yeah. It was a flag on him, and it was a flag because Golden Tate had got face mask. So it was a double whammy. But that was I watched that like numerous times, and I laughed my butt off. Now the funny thing is, I ran into this guy again. I'm in London as an ambassador for the Lions, and I'm there. They have like one guy from each team that's playing in London that year go there in the summer. So I'm there. So I wake up early in the morning. I'll go down. I'm on the elliptical, and I'm doing my cardio. And I see two guys in the pool. They're working out. And It was the guy that I hit. That was in the pool. And so we talked about the play.
He remembered it?
Yeah, he remembered it.
Yeah.
He said, man. He said, you had me hot. I said, I know, man. It was. I said,
but
you know,
anytime you ear hold somebody,
that's like, I got you, bro. I got you. It's like,
I got
fair
you.
enough.
We laughed about it though,
Yeah.
there, because it was funny how it happened. But if you watch it on film and how I'm pointing at him while I'm on the ground, it's hilarious, man.
I could see you taunting him afterwards,
you know
too.
what, Joy? We'll have to dig that up.
I'll dig it up, man. I promise I'll find it and I'll bring it to the show sometime next week.
But yeah, it would be great if football players could fight it out on the field like hockey players do. But, you know, it's all different.
Because it's just the penalty in football. You can find way more.
That's the one thing I love about football, though, is the offsetting penalties. Like when this guy just kicks the hell out of him and he gets up and punches him back. Flag on both. Boys will be boys. It never happened. Let's play it again.
Yeah, offset.
Let's try again.
Offset.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things about the NFL is that offsetting penalty. It's great.
Well, now they put in the taunting rule, right?
Oh,
which is
God.
sort of like,
Get that outta here.
the on sports play. This is his first warning.
Right. The yellow card, essentially.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so the Red Wings lost last night. They're playing the Coyotes tomorrow night. You got them winning that game, D-Mac?
Yeah, they have to win that game.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody pounds on the Coyotes or where they're at. It's a get-right game.
That's our get-right game?
It's a get-right game.
Like that. Well, another team had a get-right game last night, and it was not the Atlanta Falcons.
It definitely was not.
We're going to talk about Mac Jones, and we're going to talk about the Patriots and just their dynasty.